Hello, Saviors, and welcome. My name is Seivar24, and today I am going to be continuing the last episode on One Shot. I am sad to say that it's going to be gone because it's such a great game, but I can't say anything as to what's about to happen, so I'm just going to say we're continuing off exactly where we left off last time, me making a Final Fantasy reference. So, enjoy. Hey, I got a Final Fantasy team for me right here. Alright, let's get in and do this thing. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyways? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will confuse cat noises. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on my machine. Oh, okay, so it's actually wanting me to find these files. A physical location on Seivar's machine. Oh, and when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Seivar is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. Yeah, I'm actually already preparing for it because I don't know when it's going to happen, and I need to make sure that I'm ready for, like, my documents or something, and I can, like, do quick search if I have to. Their computer. But this time, Seivar would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. Okay, so I need to move the things from here to here. From the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Seivar know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Seivar on this. Right. Hold on. Oh, look, the book is glowing. The journal is glowing again, Seivar. Oh, okay. Open the book. Open the book. Documents, my games, one shot. Well, that's... well, that makes it relatively easy. I'll go ahead and go there now. Documents, my game, one shot. And there they are. There's the big portal, the portal 1, portal 2, and portal 3. I wonder if they'll ever make a Portal 3 game, because that was actually pretty good, and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to play Portal 1. Well, I found them. This one is red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. I figured as much. That's about what I figured. It was that Rue was red, green was Cedric, and then the blue was Proto. This one is blue. That's mine, then. Okay, and then... Wow, this is actually really cool. There's a whole document for all this stuff. Key R? Put me in the big portal. Okay, yeah. Click... Okay, let's click... Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna open up a second file. File Explorer. That way I can actually do this a lot faster and easier. Okay. My games, one shot, open big portal, and I need to open up portal 3. Okay, so I can easily make movements like this. Okay, and now for this one I need to go back, open portal 2, key G, put me in the big portal, right? And then go back, go to Portal 1. And now they're all in Portal 1. And they should be that way in-game as well. Whoa! A portal with a red glow. What? Okay, then. Wow, look at all these monitors. There's a big old book, too. And everybody's there still. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. He doesn't know what to think of it either. Hey, this is... Let me guess, your dad's workshop. The world machine. Oh, okay then. So now what? It's a big book on the table. Yeah, it's a big book. Bunch of stacked of books. This is my father's study. Feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us? Yeah. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Seivar should still remember what to do here. Ah. Oh. Yeah, I was confused about this when I first came around it, but now this is going to lead towards a new ending. So I gotta close out the application and then play it again. Okay. So now I'm in the world machine, right? Where are we? That's a good question. There's a lot of stuff I'm not quite sure. There's like pictures of the Glen, of the various areas that we've come across. Is that Niko right there with the light bulb? I can't really tell. Everything's so small and fuzzy. Whoa, okay. There's all kinds of pictures and things here. So this is, I'm guessing this is inside the world machine. So we're just going up and up and up. I noticed the light bulb isn't in my hand, isn't in Niko's hands anymore either. That's kind of strange. Oh no, the blocks. Don't stop, Niko, don't stop. Oh look, the light bulb. What's going on? Niko. He's talking to himself through a monitor. Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah, why did you come here? Can't you see? Oh, this is the computer talking. The disruption, the squares, they're closing in. Niko, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. It's all right. No living being should be in this place, Niko. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name? How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built, and I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen in the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me about something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Seivar listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Seivar did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Niko. I know, you're upset, because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... oh, I had no way to be sure. But Seivar brought you back anyway. Niko, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what that's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has long been corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright? You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Niko, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Niko. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought... the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are. They are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of this. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know? You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? Ah, he's got a point. If he's not sure as to how things are supposed to happen, if he's not sure how mentally things are supposed to work, then how would the characters that he's supposed to generate and run feel about it as well? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there's There must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rude said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. That robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Seivar does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? We didn't give up! That's the thing! We came back to try and give one last shot at what could have happened here. Which means that we had faith all along in what was bound to happen. Why do you think Seivar would keep coming back? Why do you think Seivar would restart even after the ending? I think Seivar wants to save both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Niko, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Okay, I'm going to go into my documents now to see if I can't... to see if there's something I can do. My games. One shot. Even the creator doesn't have any real means of telling me. So I took the sun straight from the computer itself. Oh boy, do I have to walk through the squares? Hey, Seivar, did you see that? The squares just disappeared. It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Well, let's not try too many, I mean... Hey, Seivar, I think it's working. Niko was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Niko will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Niko will go back to where it all began. And then, Niko will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Niko wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Niko, a dream, like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story, like thousands of other stories. But as long as Niko remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Niko's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back to where they belong, but not yet. I think Niko should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Niko for me. Oh, that's great! There's the credits. Messiah? Robot Lady! I think her name was Blue, wasn't it? You're okay. Look at those big O eyes. I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. No, I'm thinking we're out of the tower. I'm thinking we're out in the credits at the moment. We're outside of the world altogether. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad, I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Seivar. And why it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but what's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Seivar, let's get a closer look. Oh, this is great! Hey, it's the robot, but it's the rowboat. The robot. I cannot move. Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. I can't believe it. Maze! Hello, Messiah. Plant lady? But I thought you, it wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Oh, thank you for your help. Hey, it's the giant guard bot at the door. Off you go, Messiah. Calamus, Salula, Niko, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? No. Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey, Seivar, are they gonna be okay? They're gonna be just fine. Everything is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh, well, Seivar says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Yeah, you got that right. Hey! Oh, you're the one that was guarding Maze. Off you go, Messiah. Hey, it's you! I never caught your name! It's you! Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, like, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. Then they just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. That's all he's concerned about is work, and he's got no brains. Thanks for playing. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Niko. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Niko. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Seivar and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. We'll just throwing that idea out there. Here we are, in the glass room. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing. That big-eyed expression never ceases to make me go aw on the inside. It's like, oh, he's so adorable. The sun is put back, the squares are lifting, and everything is where it should be. Aww. There's the dice lady. The elevator is getting unblocked. There's the lantern working dude. There's Calamus and Alula's home. And there they are, pointing at the sun. Ah, yay! Oh, I still removed the battery from that area, though. And there's Blue enjoying the sun. I do believe she was called Blue. As far as Niko was concerned, she was just called Robot Lady. Oh, look, that was the area where we originally came in. And there's actually, that's Prophet Bot. The actual Prophet Bot, not Prototype. Oh, there's Robot. And here's the house where we originally started. This is the room I first woke up in. Seivar, are you still here? Seivar? I am here. Seivar! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back, and I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see what a wheat field on the other side. It leads to your home, Niko. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Seivar, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this'll be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And it'll be for good. For a good reason this time. Because we did what we were meant to do from the very beginning. Send Niko home. Isn't that right, World Machine? And what will become of the world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you. So take care of yourself, okay? You too, Niko. Goodbye, Niko. Goodbye. Philip. Whoa, hey! What? Okay, you guys didn't see that, but he leaped out of the game and off onto my screen. What? 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 Okay, I really wish I could have let you guys see that, because that was really cool. That was amazing. He jumped out of the screen of the game and onto my screen, onto my computer screen. I was like, wait, what? What just happened? Oh my gosh. Good lord, that was ridiculous. But that was cool. Oh my gosh, that game. That was really cool. I really enjoyed all of that. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, I cannot emphasize on how amazing that was. Just that journey altogether. And it's like he said, I'll never be able to see Niko again. I'll never see the World Machine. And this is where it's all going to end, right here, because that was one shot. That was the true ending, the way everything was supposed to be. And that's it. Everything is gone. Everything is over. That's the way it was supposed to end from the very beginning. But because of the flawed programming of the computer itself, because of his confliction with himself, he made things to where he just couldn't handle the fact of doing what he was supposed to do in comparison to what he had to do. Oh man. That was such an emotional journey, and it was all rather amazing, and I can't get over it. That was probably the best game I've ever played since Undertale. It had such an amazing narrative. It had a wonderful story. It had an amazing situation. And I cannot get over as to how cool it was altogether. As a game perspective, this was great. I loved this game. It is something I was completely never expecting. It is amazing. A fantastic game, and such a beautiful ending. Such a great way to finish this whole thing off. I loved it. This video has been going on for an hour, and I stretched it out this long because I wanted to see how the ending would go, and it didn't exactly feel right to end it right after really like set Rue. We actually like met up with Rue and all of them and all that stuff just to stop it right there because I knew I was at the ending and I didn't want to stop. But the game, oh my gosh, this was an amazing game. It was so fantastic. It's got such memorable characters. And I will not forget Niko. I will not forget this game. I will not forget it at all because it's just too... It was too fantastic to just ignore completely. Oh, I loved it. I loved every single moment of it. And the way it worked, it was such an Undertale type situation where situations weren't as they seem. Everything was different, and even though it may have seemed like things were predetermined, which yeah, in games everything is predetermined, but by pre-existing code, but the scenarios that they present us with are absolutely fantastic emotional stories, and I cannot emphasize and gush over how amazing this game was. I really loved it. And I am truly sad to say goodbye to this game and to say goodbye to Niko. And it's such a wild ride. I loved it. I loved every single moment I was playing with it. And it was just a wonderful journey. I loved it. It was so colorful. It was an amazing tale. It was great. And it was definitely a great story in comparison to what Undertale presented. I cannot get over it as a game altogether. But I am going to have to leave it here, and that's what leaves me with such an empty hole in my heart, is that I'm going to have a hard time finding a game that's going to live up to what I just witnessed. But I will never forget this game because it is truly a marvel to behold. But for now, that is everything. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. And as in the theme of this game, I will see all you saviors in the next episode. Take care, saviors!